Hi everyone. So the care home has contacted you to let you know that you can have a video chat with your loved one during the COVID-19 crisis, which is all great if you have a parent or a loved one who can actually have a conversation with you. But if you've got a person that's got dementia or other type issues, it's really difficult to have a conversation. Because it isn't a conversation, it's a one-sided prompting. So I've learned a lot of stuff in the last few weeks doing these conferences with my mom. And I'd like to just share a couple points that are really just has worked for me, I guess is what I want to say. And the number one is setting up a project to do. So baking cookies was the first one. And it's really kind of like teaching that person how to bake all over again. So you say, oh, I need a cup of sugar. And then you go over and you get your cup of sugar, but you also have to explain it's white sugar and this is how you measure it. And then we're going to put it in the bowl. So everything that you automatically do now becomes very verbal. If you've got a loved one that can maybe respond to you, like my mom can at least make some gestures and some comments, you just wait for that. And I think it's no different than dealing with maybe a 2 or 3 year old, and it can be fun. And making dinner together was another thing I did another week with my mom. And, I fried up the hamburger, chopped up the onions, and the whole time just explaining it to her and feeling like she was in my kitchen. Yeah, we know that we are very much in two different worlds right now. And having a shoebox of old photos worked also another week, and going over those with her and just holding them up and being patient. And so she doesn't know who the people are. It doesn't really matter. It's about just engaging her mind and her memory, and mostly because I really believe that in her heart, she's still all there. So we will get through this, and we will be able to see our loved ones again and be able to go into care homes once again. But until then, we have to be creative. And if you're one of the fortunate ones to have been allowed to have video chats in these different facilities, consider yourself fortunate, because I couldn't imagine not seeing my mom for months on end, and at least having this FaceTime with each other, even though it's not in person, makes me know that she's still healthy and doing fine, and not much has changed. And if she were to pass, at least I can say, well, I just saw her last week. So it makes me feel a tiny bit better. Not that it's going to make me get over the grieving process, but let's hope she's just healthy and strong, and I get to actually hold her hand again and give her a hug and celebrate being her daughter and having a Mother's Day together, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe her birthday. We'll take whatever we can get. So just be creative. Don't just stare at each other for 5 minutes and have nothing to say, although that's okay too. But hopefully you can just take a few tips from staging some things to do on your own end. Do some knitting, a sewing project, clean your house, let her watch you wash the dishes. There's so many things we can do. My mom doesn't like to watch TV, and music is a little bit different on a FaceTime situation, so we don't do that. But I don't think Zoom would work for her, because I think it'd be way too much stimulation, but we are going to probably give that a try in the future weeks. But so stay strong and keep in touch with everyone in your family, including the ones in the shut-in situation, and do what you can to make that time enjoyable. So hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.